And this is probably good human being advice, not just entrepreneur and startup and investor advice. The true story of Wine Library TV was the day that I thought I was gonna start it, I thought I was gonna do something similar to QVC, and I don't know if you have a QVC or shopping network in Europe, but QVC in America, it's a show and they sell stuff through the TV. I thought I was gonna do the QVC of wine. The first episode of that show, when that camera went on and that light went on, I realized that this was gonna be on the internet forever. And that I didn't wanna just peddle wine, I decided I wanted to be a value to people in learning about wine because I was scared that if I was peddling something I didn't believe in, that somebody would come up to me at a party and say, do you like this? And I'd say, no, I hate it. They're like, well, you fucking said it was awesome on Wine Library TV. You're a scam artist. I'm like, shit, no. So I was very focused on leveling up, and I really believe the one great piece of advice, if you wanna take anything from this talk, is we have to start realizing that giving and doing things in business without expectation of return from the other individual is probably the greatest leverage that you could ever deploy in your business life, though it is extremely rare in today's business environment. And it has absolutely been the bedrock of what has allowed me to win. All my engagement, all my selfies right over there and signing books, all the content, I have nothing to sell. I have a book that I fucking sell once every 3 years for $13. This is not about monetizing an audience, it's about building leverage to build brand versus sales.
Morning, everyone. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome back. Today is Sunday, December 15th, 2018. Holy shit, we got what, 16 days left, right? Something like that? We got about 16 more days left before the end of the year. Anyways, I hope you liked that video I put at the beginning of this episode today. Little Gary V action. Just because this morning we were all talking in Discord, talking about a bunch of stuff and so on and so forth, and I was just like, you know, I got Gary V on the mind. I was like, you know what, let me pop in a little Gary V action for you guys. And so funny, I was listening to this particular one and I'm thinking to myself, you know what, this is a perfect representation of how Jose, you know, how I do what I do here. Because a lot of you guys, I love you guys to death. You know, you guys are all the best. Like, I wouldn't be able to do any of this shit without you, period. For real, you guys, love you guys. A little fist pound. So, but a lot of you guys, you know, with all the love and admiration and love and support and help and everything you guys give me, a lot of you guys are always like, trying to help me in how to grow my subscriber base or grow my channel or grow or whatever. Because there's others out there that have 22K subscribers or 100K subscribers or 150K subscribers and so on and so forth. And what I say on my channel is pretty similar to what they say, or sometimes, like you guys have told me, even better. But yet it doesn't reflect within my subscription base. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's literally, if you guys don't understand it, just go back to the beginning of today's video, watch Gary V, the little first couple seconds of it, so you can understand why I do what I do. It's everything I put out here for you guys is 100% important. Like, it's like as soon as this thing goes on, I know it's gonna be on the internet forever, just like he said. And it's more than that. I'm really, again, like, I'm not here trying to sell or peddle anything, except for this technology, except for motivation, except for all these things that, again, I'm not really making any money off of. I'm doing this because I want to do this. I'm doing this because I love to do this. I'm doing this because I don't know anything else that would make me as happy as doing this. And it's just, you know, it's also about putting in the work and so on and so forth, you know. And that's the thing, you know, when you're doing something you love, putting in the work is no problem. So I got a job on Sunday. I can't really do a lot of the things that I can normally do on Sunday in order to prepare for the week. So today's Saturday, which is my normal day off. Well, guess what? I ain't got a day off this week. I gotta get shit done. I gotta hustle. I gotta work. I gotta knock it out so that tomorrow I have more than enough time to do everything. And then maybe if I knock everything else, I'll have a little bit of time off. And I can watch, you know, the Dolphins, you know, highlights, you know, getting their ass kicked. Because you already know what's gonna happen, you know. At least as a Dolphins fan. So, you know, you get what I'm saying. It's all about prioritizing, and like, I want this for my life. So this past Friday, yesterday, I was on Naomi Brockwell's channel. Me, the Crypto Stash, Zaphoid, and Naomi were all together for a little round table where she does her, every single week, she does a crypto week in review. And she does the, you know, she hosts this show. She has, you know, people on there, and we're just talking about a bunch of crypto stuff, a bunch of stuff that happens within the space. And I love watching it because it's very, a lot of times it's very, she you know, they go down the route of the noise, sorry, the technical aspects, and you know, all the good stuff, you know, the real reason why we're in this blockchain Bitcoin world, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it was great. It was an honor. I felt amazing, and it made me feel really good, you know, not just to be invited, but to be on the show, and so on and so forth. And I hope to be on there again, and not just there, but other YouTubers and so on, and just doing the collaboration and doing all that shit. We've already talked about that. But again, when I started doing this a year ago, and I was already doing my second episode, I was already thinking that this is where I wanted to be. And bam, a year later, I'm here. And it's now, again, a lot of these things that I've been working on for a very long time are starting to materialize now. And again, even in this horrendous bear market, you feel me? Again, you know, there's no real like excuses or anything like that for the way I see it. In fact, now is the time to really, you know, build and do and show and all this shit, everything that I'm doing. So like now I'm looking at it, it's like, oh wow, you know, it's like crickets everywhere. I don't see anyone else around in the space. There's a few people, and then, you know, the few people in the space are kind of like me, you know, also be in the space because we love it so much. And now it's like, it's awesome to be in this space. And so it's always been awesome, but it's even awesomer. Anyways, guys, sorry about the little bit of a mouthful so early on. I'm gonna play a little bit of, I'm gonna play all the clips from the week, a little week in review. All right, so I'm gonna show you that right now.
Doc, I'm from the future.
Today is Tuesday, December 11th, 2018. And yeah, it's Taco Tuesday. Isn't it Taco Tuesday where you're from?
Pay the fuck attention to who's giving you the advice. Who's giving the advice? And more importantly, if you live your life where you're comfortable taking somebody else's point of view on how you should fucking live your life, you deserve to lose.
I just want to say thank you to YouTube, and thank you to all of you guys out there, all of you guys that were here this morning, everyone that was watching, not just this morning, but have always been watching, always been here. All of you guys that watched yesterday's episode, which was my 1 year anniversary. So what a perfect gift. What a perfect gift from YouTube that I got my live streaming capabilities returned on my 1 year anniversary. How awesome is that, right? Better late than never, right? I mean, it was a day late, but hey,
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
Today is Wednesday, December 12th, 2018. 12/12/18.
Gold and silver, and I would put Bitcoin, they're not just mere commodities, but they're essential checks and balances in the political machinery. They stand in the same place as constitutions and bills of right.
The point that he was saying that, hey, these exchanges, and pretty much unless you have the keys yourself, unless you actually have the physical Bitcoin on a Trezor, on a node, you know, within, you know, unless you actually have them yourself, you don't have them. Today is Thursday, December 13th, 2018.
Strategic nuclear capable bombers has just landed here in Venezuela. Wow, spectacular!
Russia could put missile silos and put, you know, nuclear weapons like, again, 90 miles offshore of the US. So, you know, they too can play at this game. So, yeah, and then that's the new Cold War.
Knowledge.
History repeats itself, motherfuckers. Come on now, this has already happened. And anyone that is in any kind of socialist movement within the US right now is all of a sudden everyone's gonna snap out of it because it's gonna be America versus socialism. And we're literally seeing a form of McCarthyism right now. Literally.
Bitcoin.
What?
I don't know.
History repeats itself. Those that choose not to look into history are doomed to repeat it. Today is Friday, December 14th, 2018.
The Soviet Union. I thought you guys broke up.
Yes, that's what we wanted you to think.
Must crush capitalism.
You know, Latin America has literally kicked out the U.S. All right? Maybe not their culture, but literally has kicked out the U.S. and their corporate interest and all that horribleness. And now people like Russia and China are moving in. And I'm just talking about trade partners and trades and so on and so forth. Just the development of the whole thing as a whole.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Venezuela is just trying to be the first nation to use a cryptocurrency in order to circumvent the dollar dominance.
January 3rd is the anniversary of the Genesis block of Bitcoin, and to celebrate, go and grab your funds and take them off of exchanges, providing proof that they actually have these funds.
If you don't control your keys, you don't control your crypto.
There have been bomb threats going around.
I think the bomber is based out of Zimbabwe.
He's an African prince. He wants your Bitcoin.
Wow, someone left me a
Send me 20.
money, and he's Nigerian prince, and the building's gonna blow up. What are the odds?
And I hope you enjoyed that, as usual. A little quick weekend review. Show you guys all the little promos that I put together during the week and then I put on social media. I put them all together for you guys in one little easily digestible product. Anyways, again, like just to add to this whole week, it's been an amazing week. On Monday was my 1-year anniversary. It's been a crazily hectic week for me, just doing all kinds of work, photography work, videography work in the YouTube spaces and so on and so forth. And not only did it start with a bang, but it ended with a bang, because yesterday when I did my show with Naomi Brockwell, which by the way, I'm gonna put a link at the bottom and I'm also gonna put a link at the end of today's video so you guys can watch me live on the show. It was great. It was awesome. When I was filming it, when we were all recording it yesterday, I was so nervous and so everything because I'd never done anything like that. I had the little earbud thing in my ear that was kind of like throwing me off a little bit, but I survived. I looked at it over again and I was just like, wow, I was just being way more harder on myself than I thought. After looking at it over again, I was like, oh wow, that's awesome. And it's cool because that kind of like brings me to like this quick point that I wanted to make. Just because I'm thinking of it now. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this guy named Duncan Trussell. He's a friend of Joe Rogan. They go on there. He goes on there all the time, and he has his own podcast, and he talks about all kinds of stuff. You know, the universe and metaphysical stuff, and taking mushrooms and DMT, and just all this cool stuff, yoga, you name it. And he had some guy on the show the other day, and he made a comment. That other guy was saying how what a mind fuck it is that you never get to really see your face. Think about that for a minute. Like, just think, sure, you see your face, like right now, I'll be able to see my face when I'm recording this, when I'm seeing it, when I'm looking back at it, or I can look at my own face in the mirror, but I can't really look at my face or look at me from the outside, That's the thing. That's the really mind fuck thing about it. And so, like, think of all the things that we constantly do, whether we're in here in our own heads or whatever it is, or out, when we're speaking, or when we're like, damn, I wonder, my makeup, my this, my whatever. It's how we think that people are looking or perceiving us. But the reality is how everyone really sees and perceives us is completely different as to how we think. And how we even see each other, or think how we look ourselves and in front of others, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, like that, having that thought within my head, you know, as I was doing the show yesterday and just going after the whole thing and just any other thing like that, it makes you really, really start to think and analyze like how insane this whole universe is, how everything really just kind of morphs into this reality that we call a reality, this universe that we all create for ourselves, or others are we're all creating simultaneously, and we're living in this thing, which we sometimes even call the Matrix, and so on and so forth. So I like to educate myself on everything, and just things like that, going down that rabbit hole is something that really opens up your mind as well. Not just learning about Bitcoin or learning about history or learning about being a sovereign citizen, a sovereign, or whatever. All of these things. It's the multitude of just all of the shit together. Now, another great thing that happened to me last week, besides being on Naomi's show, besides making more contacts, besides, you know, doing some photography out here, besides my 1-year anniversary, YouTube granted me full access again to YouTube live streaming. So wow, holy shit, how awesome is that? And as I've talked to you guys about that before, I'm using the live stream in a completely different way now on YouTube. On Twitch and on BitTube, I'm still gonna be doing my regular show where I'm just fucking eating shit, having fun, you know, the same shit that we do and we've always been doing at night, because I don't get in trouble for anything I do there. I do on YouTube. So on YouTube, I'm just using my live streaming capabilities in order to do the shows like the thing with Naomi, or do other future things like that with others, or you know, have a quick broadcast for you guys where I get to chat with you guys, talk to you guys, and so on and so forth. And there's no real way to get myself in trouble. I'm trying to keep the interface so that it's just the camera focusing on my face and my face focusing on your faces, and so on and so forth. So, but one thing I do want to do is that our Discord chats, you know, our Discord meetings that we have not every morning, but that we have during the week, Mondays and Thursdays, I want to start putting that on YouTube as well. So usually what we do is that we all gather on Monday and Thursday mornings, we all gather in the Discord, and we get in the Discord chat, and then we get in the Discord hotbox, the voice chat, and we all chat and talk with each other about everything and anything. Usually about what the going-ons in the world, the news, crypto, so on and so forth. You know, sometimes we even talk about cheeseburgers in there. You know, but the point is that what I'm going to start doing now, since I have the YouTube capabilities returned, I'm going to start recording it. So when we're doing our little Discord chats in the morning, I'm gonna really try and attempt to record that as well. So like I'll be live streaming, we'll be talking, you know, we'll all be able to interact a little more and better, and it's gonna be pretty cool and awesome. And so we're gonna give that a shot and see how that goes. And yeah, why not, right? I mean, you know, we gotta try it out and have some fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we're gonna be doing that, and we're still doing the BitTube and Twitch at night, and so on and so forth. Check down at the bottom of the video every day for the schedule. Schedule is kind of remaining the same for now, but I have a feeling that in the first week of January, I might change it up a little bit. I'm still going to be uploading and doing daily videos and so on and so forth, but I got to just tweak the schedule a little bit just so that I maximize the time for myself, for all of us. You know, I can produce even more content and higher quality content, and just keep a schedule, a rhythm, and so on and so forth. So again, it not only helps you guys on your end to make sure that you know you get the videos at a certain time, but again for me as well, so that I can organize myself. That's like the most important thing of anything. Literally, you got to organize yourself, organize your life, organize your business, organize everything. So, speaking of which, I gotta get going. I gotta start organizing a lot of shit. No, but actually, I just gotta get to work. I was just trying to see if I can make a joke there. Again, falls flat. Beep. Need a flat line here. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. As always, thank you so much for being here, for all the love, all the support, all the everything. Please don't forget to check out the videos at the end of this video. Check out the links that I'm providing at the bottom, the links at the end of the video, so you can check me out on all the things that I've done this week, you know, whether it was my live stream, whether it was hanging out with Naomi, whatever. Check them out. I got them all here. All right, and that's it. So I really hope that you have an amazing rest of your weekend. I hope you had an amazing Saturday. Hope you guys had an amazing Friday. Hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday and end your weekend awesome and go into Monday morning with the mentality of I'm here to kick ass and chew gum, and don't chew gum. Just kick ass. You already know what's up. So, guys, I'm wrapping it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, as usual, with no case of the Mondays, never. Monday is our bitch. We are here to fucking make Monday our fucking bitch. And I'm just saying that in the best way possible. You know, a girl dog thing, right? But you know what I'm saying. Don't let Monday take you over. You take Monday over, all right? Take control. You have the full capability to do so. All right, guys. See you guys mañana. Peace out, and again, fist pump and love to all you guys. Peace.
Have so many weaknesses. We could fill up the next 100 episodes of Daily V, D-Rock, with my weaknesses. I actually think one of the interesting things about how I roll is how little I focus on the weaknesses. It's funny, I'm so focused on my strengths. I'm so focused on the opportunities at hand. I'm so focused on the positivity, the optimism of the game. I'm just not really good at respecting my weaknesses. I'm not good at dwelling at my weaknesses. I'm not good at acknowledging my weaknesses. Why? Everybody else is doing that for you. Understand that. Understand that. 90% of the world's trying to focus on your weaknesses. I'm watching the basketball stuff right now. They're focusing on Steph Curry's weaknesses, LeBron's weaknesses, Draymond's weaknesses. Everybody's got weaknesses. I think to win, you need to be your biggest fan. You need to focus on your strengths. Because there's a real part of me that cuts that cancer out. Like, we've all got them. We've all got our weaknesses. Everybody. I just think the people that win respect their strengths more.